Asari Dokubo quickly sends message to Tinubu. He said it's like his father. I'm happy. I just came to see my father. Well, why? What kind of message? What kind of shocking message did he send to Tinubu? The news says after IPOP declared war on Southeast citizens, he quickly sends shocking message to Tinubu. IPOP gunmen recently attacked many parts of Southeast states, torturing residents who refuse to obey the imposed one-week sit-at-home order. Asari Dokubo, a former militant leader, has pleaded with President Bola Tinubu to give the five Igbo states the chance to form their own sovereign nation. In a recently discovered YouTube video, Dokubo aired his opinions and stressed that Nigeria may gain from this action. Dokubo argued that a National Assembly member needs to show bravery by putting out a bill or constitutional amendment that will permit the Igbo people to pursue self-determination. He also advocated for the inclusion of other ethnic groups interested in secession alongside the Igbo in their quest for independence. Dokubo questioned the justification for continuing the cycle of hostility and victimhood during his speech, calling for a solution that would provide the Igbos their desired autonomy. He pushed for a democratic procedure in which the President and National Assembly would meet to discuss and finally pass the necessary legislation. He believed that the best way to deal with this urgent issue would be to alter the constitution to include all groups, including the five Igbo states and anyone else wishing to join them. Dokubo highlighted that his argument for the Igbo secession was based on the conviction that doing so would benefit both sides in a number of ways. The remaining regions of Nigeria will profit from better resource management if the Igbos were permitted to establish their own nation. He emphasized that this idea might be successfully settled through legislative processes, negating the need for a national referendum. Dokubo indicated his apathy in the recent events surrounding the release of Igbo separatist leader Kanu. He insisted that if the Igbo gained their independence, they could decide whether to keep Kanu in that capacity or parts or play any other role they saw fit. His main goal was to aid the Igbos in achieving self-government. The statement he made drew a lot of attention and many Nigerians used the comment section to express their opinions. What do you think about what he said? Okay, Dokubo is not stable, but that is not even where I'm going to. That is the normal thing which he himself, he's not a stable person. Today we say this, another day we say this. But my question is, who are these IPOB members? Do they have a factions? Because now some people call themselves a autopilots because we don't support nonsense, we don't support evil. Because the reason why I still talk about IPOB, because in all of this we have been seeing a lot of things concerning sit at home order, this and that. The man that is on the side of Nnamdi Kanu, the spokesperson, Ima Powerful, is always coming out to say they are not involved in these things. So why is it that this other guy who calls himself, what is the one in Finland, Ekpa, I don't even know the nonsense whatever that is happening in that regard, because it is irritating. Because I've said it several times, if you say you want a nation of your own, and you are telling the whole world that the whole world should see reasons whether there's a way the whole world will come together and see reasons and say, okay, let them join hand to allow the Igbos to leave the country. And at the same time, when they see that you guys are violent, of course, no foolish person will want to do that, because whatever that is happening, the world is just like a global village. Whatever that you think is happening, people are taking records, people are doing their investigation, and they will come out. It is not Nigeria that will cherry pick on what to talk about or what not to talk about. So the question is that if you are talking about the referendum and people should stay back, of what use? Of what use? Who are the people behind this? Is it the group of Nnamdi Kanu that are torturing people here and there? Because this thing is just something else. Because a lot of propaganda here and there. Who are the people? The same set of people you want to sit at home that what will not happen, because we have been talking about it, what will happen, because from record, and which I really I want to believe, 2 weeks after, when Nnamdi Kanu talked about the sit at home, they withdrew this sit at home, and some people took over it, whether they are being paid to continue with this nonsense thing called a sit at home order. Why should it be so? Why is it that you are giving the enemies the opportunity to pounce on you? It's just unfortunate. So for Asari Dokubo, that is not even my own case. My own issue is those who are enforcing sit at home. Is it how it ought to be? No. I don't understand. If you understand, please let us know in the comment section. Because, like I said right from the beginning, all this issue of unknown government, when I hear some Igbos come out and be saying, yes, unknown government, show them paper, show them what? Unknown government, you are praising them? Do you even know where this whole thing is coming from? Now everything has escalated. You don't know who is who. No, that is not how it is being done, no. Okay. Well, some are reacting to Dokubo's this thing. This is the first time I have not regretted listening to Asari Dokubo. The man may finally come good, judging by what he said here. Nobody's a complete waste. Oh, in fact, some people are something else. So because Dokubo said this one now, tomorrow we say another thing. That means you are allowing your mind to be tossed here and there because he said that, so he's not a good person. And that is why all of you were shouting, Tinubu is making some policy. Hey, we didn't know that. I didn't vote for him. I didn't know. Not today. Oh God, that is why some people are just being deceived. For the fact that somebody is saying something that you feel like you want to hear, does it mean the person, do you know the intent and the mindset behind what the person is saying at that particular time? You need to judge the man from his antecedents and what it stands for. You cannot be here and there every now and then now telling us that somebody is good. Indeed, he made a point. Of course, if he made a point, this is what he has been saying, but somebody will come back again and say, oh, because some people are calling him pig or whatever, he will begin to, say all manner of nonsense. Asari is a good man. Some people, they are so myopic in their thinking. Asari Dokubo is a good man. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.